So I would say the problem with the gadgets, and I mean they're amazing things, is that they approximately interfere with medium to long-term goals, I would say. And so I think the first thing you have to do to bring them under control is figure out what it is that their use is interfering with. It has to be something important. So you think, well, I want to do something important. What is that? It could be personal. Maybe you want to have a relationship. You're going to get married. You want to have kids. You want to have a career that's meaningful. You want to have a life. You want to have an Abrahamic adventure and be the father of nations. Let's say we can't be ratting away on your cell phone and doing that. And so I think part of it is to set your sights high and make a plan and figure out who you could be and see if obsessive utilization of smartphone fits into that vision of nobility. And it will partly, because they're unbelievably powerful communication devices, but so often it's for lack of something better to do, and it also interferes.
Life is not easy. It is not, don't try to make it that way. Life's not fair. It never was. It isn't now. And it won't ever be. Do not fall into the trap. The entitlement trap of feeling like you're a victim. You are not. Get over it. Get on with it. And yes, most things are more rewarding when you break a sweat to get them.
You should never have to question something that's real. All right? You go through it to grow from it. You go through it to learn from it. You don't go through it just to go back to it. That's like putting your hand on a hot stone that, it's hot and expecting it not to burn. Wake up, stop teaching yourself the same lessons that you should have learned from you. Will never move forward with your life, living your life through the rearview mirror.
And we've all had experiences where we were working on something and we knew it was possible, and we did those things that were necessary to bring it into reality. We took the responsibility to make it happen. Other people couldn't see it. A lot of people didn't believe it. You were attacked, you were criticized, people were opposing you, but you kept on doing it. It was hard, it was rough, it was difficult, but to you it was worth it. And eventually you got to a level, can nothing stop me now?
I don't care where you come from. I don't care where you were raised. +1 is always going to equal 10 years of mother work when everybody else is partying, making excuses, doing a cool thing on the weekend is going to pay off. You can do this. Small minds discuss other people gossip. Good minds discuss events. Great minds discuss ideas. Fear of failure. Fear of failure can keep you from taking risks. It can leave you sitting there paralyzed into not taking action. And that is obviously bad.
But I don't want you to overcome fear of failure. I want you to be afraid of failure. Fear of failure is good. Fear of failure will keep you up at night planning, rehearsing, going over contingencies. Fear of failure will keep you training hard. Fear of failure will stop you from cutting corners. Fear of failure will keep you working, thinking, striving, and relentlessly trying to be more prepared for battle. Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Think about every poor decision you've made in your life. There was more emotion that was involved in it than there was mine, every single one of them. Think about it. Your feelings keep you in bed. Your mind tells you, get up.
Practice and practice and practice. Practice makes work. Practice makes improvement. You can always better your best. You can always go beyond anything that you have ever done. You never hit a state of perfection. You're always bigger than what you do. And so all you're looking for new breakthroughs. Through practice and practice and practice, you'll get better and better and better. First thing to do is to forsake what's in front of you, because the attitude that you bring to what's in front of you will color your entire experience. It will change your character into that of negativity. And you'll never ascend, you'll never get more, you'll never expand, you'll stay stuck.
You can think about it, you can wish for it, you can hope for it, you can think all about it all as long as you want. But unless you get out every single motherfucking day and put in the work, inch by motherfucking inch, you will never get there. Empty your mind, be formless, shapeless like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put in a teapot, it be water, my friend.
Do you have the guts to fail? If you don't fail, you're not even trying to get something you never had. You have to do something you never did. Imagine you're on your deathbed, and standing around your deathbed are the ghosts representing your unfulfilled potential. the ghost of the ideas you never acted on, the ghost of the talents you didn't use, and they're standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, and upset. They say, we came to you because you could have brought us to life, they say. And now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes?
We got to be excited about the future. We're going to do things that make us want to live. It cannot always be about problems every day. I mean, do you want to wake up every morning, everything is just a problem? Well, what inspires you and what makes you excited about the future? There's got to be some things like that. You need to make it a habit to start every fucking day validating yourself, cheering for yourself, because life is a marathon. And this might be a challenging leg where you like, I'm just gonna throw in the towel. I'm not gonna do that thing, hell no. If you're standing in front of that mirror, you deserve to feel the support and empowerment and encouragement that you need. You are doing so much every single day that you don't give yourself credit for. I don't care how good you are on anything. You don't have discipline, you ain't nobody, you nothing. No discipline because you give up on the slightest struggle without discipline. Discipline to do what you hate to do, but do it like you love.
A gym cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials.
A plan is better than no plan. That's a really useful thing to know, especially if you're kind of drifting. It's like, well, I'm gonna find myself. It's like, no, just pick something and move towards it. And as you move towards it, you're going to succeed and fail specifically, and then you're going to learn something about success specifically, and you're going to learn something about failure specifically, and then you can learn what you use to fix your plan and have your successes and failures along the way and learn from them, and then you can break, you can reject the goal, you can move the have people there who just can't get over. Not getting into that school they wanted to get into, past failure, disappointment, hold on to all that shit. Isn't healthy as fuck. The sun sets, and you in the same damn spot.
What do you do when 1,000 other people want exactly what you want? What if you're not the only one that wants what you want? What if there are thousands of other people who want what you want? You have to outwork them. You got to apply them. You got to get up earlier. You got to stay up later. You've got to execute, and you got to go from 70 to 120.
Stay focused. Don't listen to nobody, what's on your mind. Just do it, because what's destined for you, you're going to get it. So I say, as you look into the future while the people are giving up, feeling like victims, feeling powerless, becoming negative, turning on each other rather than to each other, feeling that they can't make it be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, with the mindset of that, it's possible that I can find a new profession, a new job, it's possible I can create a new life, and it's necessary that I become actively involved in becoming a positive force in my life. And it's going to be hard, easy. It's not an option. Whatever, it's hard.
We will do it hard. Whatever is required to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. And it's worth it. Yes. It's worth whatever we have to do. And once we know that it is done, your biggest enemy is you. People don't understand. Is you against you. The only person that gets in your way is you, nobody else. Is you. I need you to confront you because you're the one holding you up. I need you to confront you. I need you to look in the mirror and tell you, you are not going to do me like this no more. You're not going to continue to sabotage me. You're not going to keep procrastinating. I need you. You're not